Kirby has always been one of my favorite video game series. It's just so warm. The cute characters, the adorable music, the fun worlds like Yogurt Yard? That sounds delicious. And Onion Ocean? That one sounds less good. But you know who else really likes Kirby? China, apparently. China's known for competing with Russia for the country who makes the most nightmarish bootleg ripoffs. And today, we're gonna talk about one of them. A mobile game, simply titled Flying Rocket Pig. So, okay, that doesn't sound too weird. Holy crap! Excuse you? We're really in for it this time, aren't we? This game is such an enigma. Clearly Nintendo is having none of its Kirby Star Allies inspiration and swiftly took it down, removing it from the Chinese App Store, with little to no information regarding its creation, backstory, anything. All we do know is that at one point in China, you were able to download this game onto your phone. So, let's begin our Flying Rocket Pig adventure. Our story begins on a faraway planet where Kirby and pals... No, that's not correct at all. No, go back! We're not just gonna zip on by this. So this is Bootleg Kirby and Friends. I guess we should go by its real name, Flying Rocket Pig, who notice a meteor crash down and destroy what I presume to be their homes. Gasp! Who would inflict such a horrific act? The Bootleg Kirby gang would like to know. Also, that Kirby has a mustache. Just wanted to point that out. They draw their swords and, whoa, this is honestly kinda epic. And the big daddy in charge of all of this is... that one boss from Super Mario 3D World. Motley Boss Blob. We gotta have a chat about these names, Nintendo. And that's pretty much the entire story. We're then taken to the main menu where I am simultaneously confused and frightened. We have a lot of options that I'm afraid to click because I have no idea what they're gonna activate. Here we have our in-game currency, in which we could probably buy a bunch of cosmetic features. And our lightning, which is basically our stamina, allowing us to play the game a certain amount of times. If you played Super Kirby Clash, then it's kinda like the apples. Once you run out, you can't play the game anymore. But of course, how can we continue without talking about the star of the game, Pig Kirby, or as I've decided to name it, Kirpig. Now, despite being an obvious child of bootleggery, I kinda don't hate Kirpig. He's got a backwards hat on. I mean, come on, the 90s would clearly define that as being a cool guy. He also wields a sword, and I don't want to mess with someone like that. As well as wings, I guess, to help it fly. I wonder what the creative process was for making this bootleg abomination. They just took a normal Kirby model, spread the eyes apart, threw a pig nose and other accessories on it, and there you go. I literally made Kirpig in like 20 seconds. But we're not done. Considering this is a Star Allies ripoff, let's check out some of Kirpig's Star Allies, aka other playable characters. We got the aforementioned Mustache Kirby, who I'm a huge fan of, I'll admit. And how appropriate that it's the fire one, because he is muy caliente. Then there's the fighter, who has the most deadpan look on its face. This one will literally kill you and feel nothing. We got Bomb Kirby. He's got a bomb and a face that looks like it's always going Magic Kirby, the ice one. That one's cool. Nature Kirby. And whoa, look at this one. It's all like... So it's time to select the level and we're given our mission objectives, which I guess consist of collecting a mushroom, smiling rat, and chocolate. What's this rat so happy about? What in the actual hell is going on here? Am I in a fever dream? A nightmare? In Dreamland? Also, this is Final Fantasy music. A bit hectic and intense for your tutorial stage, don't you think? But I mean, hey, it's Final Fantasy music. I won't complain too much. The gameplay is your standard, God, it's a broccoli monster! Sorry. The gameplay is pretty much what you'd expect Star Allies to be like on your phone. I'm not a fan of virtual joysticks and buttons. I don't know why, but it just never feels right. It can be unresponsive at times. Or maybe I just like the click-clack noise a controller makes when you smack the buttons. Kirpig's moveset is pretty one-to-one of the sword ability from the actual Kirby games. The strikes, swings, and even that jumping spin attack. It kinda feels like you're playing Kirby. The only real difference between Kirby and Kirpig is that Kirpig doesn't have the copy ability. He, she, it always has the sword, which is why there's multiple different characters to choose from to spice up the gameplay. Although, to be completely honest, Kirpig does have an awesome assortment of special moves. Jesus, dude, calm down. The level design is definitely not Star Allies. While Star Allies has breathtaking and imaginative worlds that you yourself wish you could traverse, Flying Pig Robot, or whatever the hell this game is called, has polygons that even the PlayStation 1 would laugh at. The enemies are surprisingly cute. I could honestly see them being in an official Kirby game. Broccoli monsters, onion monsters, and my favorite Kirby enemy, Gun. Yup, good old-fashioned Gun. Alright, I can't resist. I gotta play as Mustache Kirby. Whoa, oh my gosh, this is insane. So Mustache Kirby is kind of intense, throwing fireballs at the enemy. I like it. Nintendo, I know you're not exactly on good terms with this Chinese company, but hear me out. Mustache Kirby for Smash. Then there's also the Nature Kirby. He's got a stick. That's about all I can say about that one. This background is also just a JPEG. I was trying to study it more, but while I was playing, the level just suddenly ended. There's no Kirby dance or victory theme. It's just next level. Now wait a minute, we got double swords guy. I'm a big fan of double sword characters. Literally, here's me when I see someone with two swords. This deadly puffball is an everyday Lloyd Irving, and if you don't know who that is, please play Tales of Symphonia, it'll make me very happy. Seriously, just like the mustachioed Kirby, this guy or girl or thing is so intense. Like, I legit feel bad sometimes with how much ass I'm kicking. These cute little harmless creatures can barely fight back, and I'm over here like, die, you fool! So yeah, if there's one takeaway from this game, is that the combat is actually pretty satisfying. Seriously, man, what are these items I'm collecting? Alright, let's take a break from all of this unnecessary murdering and see what else we got. Sure, why not? Well, I'll definitely give it this! It's different. So you take control of the bomb Kirby and throw your bombs at the enemies. It's pretty simple. It basically controls like a first-person Angry Birds. However, this now gives us a better look at the enemies, like Bootleg Blastoise and whatever that thing is. It's so random, I can't even come up with a clever comparison. This game really is such a mystery. This wasn't a cheap and shoddy bootleg. Well, I mean, it was, but there's still a surprising amount of quality to it. There's models, animation, competent gameplay that's actually pretty fun in my opinion. It's faster and more chaotic than Kirby. Either that, or I've played so many bootlegs I've become brainwashed. Clearly there was a lot of effort that... clearly there was some effort that was put into this game, but China just isn't subtle at all with their bootleg ripoffs. Remember Miracle Star? The Gumball ripoff cartoon they had? So much effort put into something that they know will either get taken down or ridiculed for being a blatant copy. As I've mentioned throughout the video, I'm not exactly disgusted or upset that this game exists. It was oddly a joy to play. I'm just more puzzled and in awe. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it may be up there for one of the most interesting things I've ever come across. All in all, Flying Rocket Pig is good if you want to play Kirby Star Allies on the go. At least it would be if we couldn't already do that, considering Kirby Star Allies is on the Nintendo Switch, a console designed to be played on the go. You blew your one saving point. At least, almost. Because gosh frickin' damn it, Mustache Kirby is my new religion. All hail!